So, no, actually, this is Glory. This is Glory Pink Fresh. For some reason, I saw Cytomic as whatchamacallit showing up next on the stream queue, and that's like, all right.
It's past our bedtime.
True.
It's almost 10:30.
All right, so losers a quarter side. Winner of this faces off against Cytomic in, excuse me, in losers semis.
A little bit of ways away. This is going to be a best of 5 between these two competitors.
So Glory is going to be able to have that big advantage of having multiple jumps and multi-hits, both of which can intercept Pink Fresh vertically or chase him offstage horizontally. The Dark Pit is an interesting counterpick too, because this basically means that you use those more powerful arrows to more easily guarantee kills off the side.
I saw him using mostly Dark Pit today, so trading that power for a little bit of flexibility in the accuracy of the arrows in the side B. But at the very least, the problem is you got to get in first. This is definitely a dangerous game for Pink Fresh if he finds himself off stage, but if you're holding center the entire game, that's a non-issue.
Yeah, Pink Fresh, excuse me, Glory's biggest weakness is going to be that Pit is not a quick character. So ground speed and air speed are a little bit lacking. So if you just keep sending out them duffs, he's going to have to use his multiple jumps to actually make it in. And so far, he basically uses all of them, and then Pink Fresh guesses correctly, gets one hit, and then reset the situation. Look at the damage differential, let it ring.
And the Orbiters are definitely going to play a role there, trying to get himself some space when he's landing or when he's coming back on stage. But if the Megawatt comes out, your stock's gone, my friend. And sure enough, that's the first one down, courtesy of Pink Fresh. But now, got the Min off stage. I think that was a Nair Ram. It was in the magnet. It was below the camera, so we couldn't see for sure. But Pink Fresh amazingly managing to just put a little bit of a hitbox out, kind of tap Glory for just a bit, enough that he can recover safely. Oh,
actually breaking the orbitals that time. Yeah, so unable to go to that resource for a wee bit right here is Glory, but I mean, I don't know if orbitals are going to save you right here. This just feels like it is blow after blow. Pink Fresh looks like he's working a speed bag right here because oh no.
There you go, and that's going to be it. That's tough. That's pretty, you never want to grab against a character that can punish you brutally like that, sure enough.
Yeah, definitely a tech club right there. You know that Glory's wiser in those situations. He was probably trying to jump and then immediately fastball and land on edge.
Not getting that down smash, unfortunately. But you can see Glory just like trying to find everything he can to get this stock off of Pink Fresh.
Neutral air not going to connect, and now again, it just feels like Pink Fresh has never been threatened in this spot. Like every now and then, Glory will get a hit or two, but it just hasn't really felt as though he's been able to get these kill setups. Now Pink Fresh going to go ahead and perhaps go deep here. No, trying for the 2-frame, not going to connect with the first one. Breaks the orbitals with the second. And the Ram just ever so slightly missing here, but still going to force another ledge grab.
That's so brutal that the first punch can stop the orbiters, and then the follow-up is what gets it. And sure enough, a simple smack in the face is all it takes.
That feels like a bad matchup for Pit.
Doesn't seem pleasant, that's for sure. Okay, I got to say, is it orbiters or orbitals?
I believe orbitals.
Orbitals, an L, not an R. Good to know. I didn't play Kid Icarus Uprising.
Nobody did.
But the Buzz did.
Really?
He won some contest in like 2012. He like won some tournament. Interesting enough, that's for sure. But hey, Dark Pit, Min, we ain't switching anything here. Makes sense, I think, if Glory just thinks a little bit more about the problem. Going for I think that's a palette swap. He's used a bunch of colors tonight. I've seen him. Keeping it real funky fresh.
That's interesting. It looks like... Yeah, definitely still Dark Pit. You can tell by a little bit of the bassy voice.
Black hair, kind of the dark wings.
I can't ever tell because I'm colorblind, so like the wings always throw me off in some of these like palettes. Like this doesn't look right to me.
Hard to tell. A lot of colorblind gamers here. Jfid, you mentioned that. I was like, he's going on.
Like, me and Jfid both have like struggled there with like Final Destination and Smash 4 and all that jazz.
Oh, man, that uppy off the top. That was rough, and sure enough, getting caught by the laser from the Dragon Arm. That's a quick stock for Pink Fresh. An amazing lead right now.
Continuing his theme right here, it just feels as though Glory gets like one opportunity a stock, and he hasn't so far been able to like press his combo game and just like kill Pink Fresh off of it.
And the fact that you're not winning interactions or getting to that point more often means that you have less data on how to take him, how to pressure him off stage, what options he's going for. So just lacking that knowledge is just paying dividends for Pink Fresh, because he can just get back most of the time.
Also, Guardian Orbitars. T-A-R-S. I am incorrect yet again.
Baby.
I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again. Especially with pronunciation.
Been wrong plenty of times. I can't say anything.
So Orbitars. A-R-S.
The more you know. Expanding knowledge for the people at home. Nice, just kind of running over top, using the verticality of Pit to kind of get past some of the moves that Pink Fresh is throwing out. Caught by the down air, though.
The electroshock right there, that could be an answer. That does have a little bit of armor on it, so unable to cut through Pink Fresh right there as he wisely retreated to platform.
Sniping a little bit, and that's going to be it. There is it. Just managing to kind of meet Pink Fresh off stage in a position where he can't just throw out an aerial for free and punish and get back safely. That's a re-grab. That's a fake out, though. I actually like that. He feinted going left, went right instead, managing to survive that little re-grab scenario. Smart stuff.
Gets the nair that actually broke tether, but unable to commit off of it one more time. You know he's looking for that down air.
Went too low, couldn't use the jumps to afford just kind of sniping Pink Fresh, so had to play a little bit safe there, unfortunately.
So we do see, however, the blueprint for offstage interactions. If you hit one laser, it usually stops momentum and sends Pink Fresh in an awkward spot, and then you just toss that nair out to linger there and basically leave Pink Fresh with a few, if any, options. But yeah, the re-grab again getting called out. But now you get your invuln back, but it may not make a difference if Pink Fresh just hits these 2 frames time and time again.
Amazing recovery. That's the thing. Pit surprising his very little end lag after the orbiters.
Cold Weather used to call it the only counter that you have to activate yourself.
That's fair.
Yeah, you just basically you do it and then you land next to him and then stop it and hit him.
Learn firsthand tonight what Glory can do. That's a megawatt off the top, unfortunately for him, though. But still, he has the lead. This is game 2. We were worried about Pit struggling, but Glory making the Dark Pit work right now very well.
And it feels like the small stage has played a big role in it, too, because now just like one interaction immediately forces a ledge trap. And so far, Glory has been making those work so well.
Fortunately, you saw him jab there, a little bit of a error, a little bit of a flub. Couldn't get off stage to meet Pink Fresh where it counted. But still, like you said, very slowly but surely piecemealing it together. Getting grabbed, though.
Small stage, get the arrow. Pink Fresh responding aggressively this time. Very nice, and just ever so slightly too late was Glory with the down air. But look at that jab. So much damage.
That's the snipe. Not getting the second one, though. So unfortunate. We're trying to get the double snipe instead of, like, going aggressive off stage, but couldn't quite find it. This is Pink Fresh's chance to just kind of run away with the game.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if Megawatt comes out here really soon.
You need that big ol' thang.
Big ol' hammer. Oh,
that back air, though.
Drop back here, not going to do it, though. Pink Fresh in an awkward spot, has to use his up B to dodge one laser, and Glory gets the neutral air, lingers for so long.
The lingering hitboxes of Pit's swords, really, really good at gimping tethers and people that need to kind of reach that stage.
Just go deeper is the solution.
That was really deep, though. Pink Fresh is trying to go as deep as he can, but Glory, with the recovery and the jumps, can meet Pink Fresh down to where people normally get away with tethering, which is huge.
Yeah, it's just the only option Pink Fresh has, is to go like as deep as possible and say, I bet Glory won't chase me down here.
That's the win con.
Yeah, exactly. Too bad Glory is out here for vengeance. 1-2-1, and I really do love that counter pick to it. It just feels as though on that stage, Glory's margin for error, what he needed to do to force Pink Fresh into a edge trap or ledge guard situation, it was so minimal. One neutral interaction, and he made it count every time.
Sure enough, again, another color counter pick. Respect the people that like a lot of different ults. We'll flavor from.
Just keep palette swapping it time and time again.
My boy in blue over here, player 1, but on the red icon because he's, aforementioned player 1. Couldn't get too much color theme going on there. And the Bumblebee Min-Min, we love to see it.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen Pink Fresh do a new costume here for Min-Min.
Sometimes you just find your one and you ride or die with it.
True.
Ain't no shame in that.
Default all day.
Oh. Black K rule though? The pink K rule though?
No. Whatchamacallit, the pink K rule is actually like pretty BM, yeah.
The salmon K rule?
The salmon, is that what the color is?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. My color box, my crayon box is not very deep, my friend.
Yeah,
deep.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I like that Pink Fresh is opting to kind of play the game with Glory of like, I'll be aggressive off stage too when I get the chance. It's harder to do because of Glory's ability to recover on Pit, but at the same time, it's definitely worth trying if you get like a snipe with a megawatt.
And particularly if you can get a lead. If you can get a lead, then Pink Fresh can go for those suicide down airs that he's very well known for.
There's a stock.
Yep, Glory has to be careful when approaching that from like that almost parallel angle. He can go like straight down and he's in a predictable spot. If he goes straight horizontal or very nearly, he's also in a predictable spot.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Lingering hitboxes, gets the stock. Even game between these two.
Time and time again, we've seen what Glory's win con is. We see that he may struggle in neutral, but get the man off stage, and he has got a new story to tell.
Interestingly enough, Pink Fresh does have the secondaries and the counter picks in his pocket. So it's a matter of, I wonder if he's just still riding it to try to learn more and be comfortable with it, because the Corrin can come out, the Byleth can come out maybe. You never know.
Corrin, Byleth, Bayo, Lucas, he has a few characters.
And this side B is this Electra, that's a good gift right there.
Electroshock.
The pressure. Electric shock.
Electroshock.
Orbitars, Electroshock. We're learning a lot today, Scabs.
So from now on, I'm just going to go ahead and lean into my accent for Orbiters.
Orbitize.
Orbiters, yeah. You got them Guardian Orbiters.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, I can't.
That's rough.
It sounds obnoxious even to me.
You're from there. Anyway. I do like how Glory's like very quickly figuring out the game. That first one was really tough, could never find an in, but now consistently managing to like duke it out with Pink Fresh off stage, getting those low recoveries to avoid that. Smart stuff all around.
And already threatening Pink Fresh again. Does he have the double jump? Oh, he needed to toss out that Megawatt.
Edge guarding with the arrows as best he can. Or Orbitar's coming out, but the Megawatt second punch comes in to clean the plate.
Yeah, at first you don't succeed, hit him in the mouth again.
Pow right in the kisser.
Exactly.
And speaking of, that's it. Yeah, just understanding the situation is like burning the resources, and you can play aggressive due to your number of jumps. That's textbook matchup.
It is such a polarizing situation.
It's brutal.
Like Pink Fresh actually like has mixed up his options offstage pretty well. He's used the uppy early to like stall a little bit. He's used his air dodge early to stall and to like dodge the arrows. It just doesn't seem to matter. That's a checkmate situation if I have ever seen one.
Yo, Green Hill Zone counterpick? Green Hill Zone. Imagine. Running the walk-offs. Hollow Bastion. Now, Pink Fresh, are you going to switch, or are you going to stay the min-mid?
Stay the course. Yeah.
Trying to, you know, save the ship during weathering this storm.
I mean, that's kind of what you have to do if you want to play this character. You have to deal with the advantageous spots and the disadvantageous spots. The good comes with its own helping of bad. And Glory's figured out how to exploit it quite a bit.
That's the jump there. And yeah, that's the stock.
You just actually did. That is insane, Glory. Beautiful options.
Understanding your win con and playing it to a T. Glory is on top of it tonight.
And about to be on top of Pink Fresh here, 3-1 if something doesn't change radically.
I mean, going by the music, Pink Fresh is going to have to dive into the heart to find a solution, Scabs.
Yeah, this is... the boss music is well warranted because Glory right now seems like after that game one, he had a second health bar up here above his head.
Absolutely. The boss with a new pattern. Cannot decipher it so easily. You got to be careful there. Don't burn your jumps. That's a second stock. Like just you have to. Yeah,
there's nothing you can do.
Like this is you're not used to that level of aggressiveness off stage in terms of trying to catch your stuff, especially as someone with a tether. So to have a character that can absolutely exploit one of your biggest weaknesses and just putting it on display for everyone is tough. But Pink Fresh is fighting back and getting a stock.
He just has to stay at center stage. He has to go ahead and get neutral interactions. If you can keep Glory at arm's length, then there's an easy pattern for comeback. It's just the problem is Glory is not to be deterred, and we find ourselves in the same spot right there, but the aggressive ram from Pink Fresh bailing him out.
Very smart option, but very dubious. I'm spooked every time because it's like if you get hit once, it could be your stock. If Glory's ready and willing to follow up. Power Dragon coming in though.
Is he playing Pit or Little Mac right now? It just always feels like he is one punch away from a knockout blow.
Oh, and then just the trixies, the jabs. Gotta be careful. Yeah, okay. Glory going low this time, so Pink Fresh mixing it up, trying to go high. But you're still losing the percent war. We're like, hey, even getting an electroshock, trying to like catch out something to get a kill, because that thing kills fast. Surprisingly early.
That it does. If I recall correctly, Dark Pits kills a little bit quicker than regular Pits, or it's the angles different, so sometimes it can be favorable, sometimes it cannot be.
There's the 1-2 Megawatt not killing, though. That's very important. Yep. Glory having some rage, getting maybe a second lease here to secure this stock.
Yeah, Pink has to go ahead and hit either the Megawatt Nair or up smash. Yeah, that will do it too. So now it all comes down to this. Is Glory able to get that one hit he needs to force Pink off stage? Empowered Dragon on deck here, so Pink Fresh has a ton of resources to work with.
And this is a great counter pick, because look at that stage control. How is Glory going to approach here?
He can't approach vertically. Yeah, underneath that platform, Pink Fresh feels at home.
And the arrows don't matter because they get sniped out by the arms. Yeah, retreat to the center platform. What can you do? running out of options.
It's from one power position to another. Both players understand what their characters can do in this matchup, but he can't get the grab. Dash attack actually does force Pink Fresh off stage.
That's dangerous. Glory going for that instead. The down smash not going to do it.
Trying to snipe with the dragon, can't get the 2-frame with the Ram. Breaks the orbiters though.
That electro shock is going to be it. Pink Fresh sent to the Shadow Realm. Glory taking a 3-1. That's an upset.
I mean, didn't we call it out at the start? We were thinking, did Glory beat Pink Fresh? I
Glory
guess
got a nice
so.
one with it.
Yeah.
We called it before the set even began. The power of prophecy. Apollo has blessed us, Scabs.
A little bit of the Olympians' luck right there in Glory's back pocket, beating out Pink Fresh in a phenomenal display of matchup knowledge. It's like you said, game 1, he looked like hopeless for Glory. Game 2 and 3, it kind of